It's that time again where we give the full monthly cost breakdown of our career break. This month, we spent $3,800 visiting 6 cities in 4 countries, including Scotland, Croatia, Turkey, and Thailand. A few quick side notes: all figures are shared in US dollars and represent the cost for 2 people. We consider ourselves to be mid-range bargain travelers, so these expenses may differ for you depending on how you like to travel. First up, transportation. We moved around this month a lot, and moving takes money. We covered nearly every form of transport with planes, trains, buses, and automobiles, even boats. Our objective this month was to travel from the UK to Thailand by way of Croatia and Turkey. We paid out of pocket for all transport, meaning we didn't use any points to redeem for flights. Our biggest expense was the flight from Istanbul to Bangkok, but all in all, I think we did pretty well. I did underestimate how much we would spend on ride shares in Europe, so don't forget to factor that into your own planning. Next, accommodation. This month we stayed in a mix of hotels and Airbnbs, with 12 hotel nights and 18 Airbnb nights. Valued at over $1,300, we redeemed points to cover all of our stays, using a combination of gift cards and credit card points. Some of my favorite stays were the apartment in Zagreb, which we booked on Hotels.com. Next, we really enjoyed our 3-night stay at the Hyatt Sukhumvit in Bangkok. Since we were only there for a few days, we didn't really get to enjoy many amenities, and we've already decided to stay here again at some point. At 5,000 points per night, I think it's a bargain. Finally, while small and modest, I enjoyed our studio Airbnb stay in Chiang Mai. It had everything you need, and at $25 per night, we wouldn't hesitate to stay there again. We enjoyed dining out in all of the places we visited, from enjoying lunch with friends at Roots Cafe in Zagreb, to a more experiential dining experience at Mashale Cafe in Istanbul. The further east we traveled, the more we dined out. Ending in Thailand, we enjoyed cheap eats and street food for nearly every meal. A welcome savings to our pocketbook and delightful for our tummies. The only exception was breakfast, where we purchased groceries. Groceries include things like oats, protein powder, and fresh fruit daily. In Split, we enjoyed visiting the local markets and supermarkets to see what we could whip up in the Dalmatian coast. After spending time in the UK for several months, we began to see our groceries decrease once we reached Southeast Asia. Our primary reason for traveling to Croatia was for Jimmy to go to the Scotland v Croatia game. And with Scotland games usually come a few drinks. There's the pregame, the game day, and, well, no celebratory drinks this time. Since this is our last Scotland game this year, I suspect we'll see this spend category reduce in the months to come. While we did and saw a lot this month, many of our activities were free, self-guided, or low cost. One of my favorite activities was visiting Wat Po in Bangkok, a place I've seen on TV and couldn't wait to visit. There was plenty of time for shopping and activities as we moved further east. Istanbul has everything you could possibly need, so Jimmy treated himself to some new shoes and a few clothes. There's also lots of shopping to be done at the markets in Thailand as well, so as a tip, don't overpack. You can find almost anything you need. Except for curling hair gel or spray, apparently. Rounding out the remainder of our spend is $50 spent at the pharmacy for supplies including things like vitamins and medicine, $5 for laundry, which luckily we had a laundry room on the first floor of our Chiang Mai studio, so it was quite affordable and convenient. And then finally, don't forget that some places charge you to use the toilet, so always have a few coins handy, especially in Europe. Lastly, we had $520 in general spend, meaning money we spend regardless of where we're located. This includes our monthly health insurance, phone bill, storage fees for our personal items back in Arizona, and car insurance, which is important to have, even when your car's in storage. And that wraps up our monthly cost breakdown. Our total spend this month was around $3,800. So what do you think? Does this match your expectations for a mid-range budget? Let me know in the comments how you would plan your travel budget, or if there's anything you'd spend differently. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next month for another breakdown as we explore more of Southeast Asia. See you then!